Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 10th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be looking at the storm system here moving across the country. As you can see here, it's the subtropical jet. You can see in the northern tropical jet pretty much closing phase. That's why it's bringing winter storm conditions over here across portions of the middle portion of the forecast area, stretching all the way over into the northeastern U.S. with a pretty much of a major winter storm coming for you guys as well. Also portion of the central forecast area as well. You can see, like I said, here's the subtropical jet. A lot of moisture building up over here in the eastern Pacific and continue to funnel across the Baja area of California, through Mexico, through Texas, and then across the Tennessee River Valley, Ohio River Valley as well, the middle portion of the country, right through to the southeast, and then out into the Atlantic coastal waters. Got activity over here in the portions of the MDR region of the Atlantic, also across South America, a little bit in the Caribbean, and the Central America region as well. And then you can see there's another storm system here entering the picture here on the left side of your screen. We'll move into a portion of Washington, Oregon State, portion of California regions as well. And you can see the northern tropical jet moving right along Washington, Oregon State, right along the U.S.-Canadian border, and then across around the Great Lakes region, and then across the northeastern U.S., and then out towards St. John's Island in eastern Canada. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like the video, share the videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got snow up here around portions of Newfoundland, the New Brunswick, the Maine, to portion of New York State, southeastern Canada, around Toronto, or Ontario, Canada. Also we're towards Lake Huron, Lake Superior region, northern Michigan areas as well. Got more snow across South Canada, down into Montana. More snow in portions of Illinois, to Iowa, to Missouri, to Nebraska, to Colorado, Wyoming, Utah. A little bit in the California mountain range as well. Got some heavy snow over here in portions of Nebraska, into Kansas, and also portions of Missouri. And you can see here we got a little bit of snow up here around PA, Pennsylvania region, down toward New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, DC, even some mixed precipitation there as well, stretching into North Carolina, Kentucky, all the way back to North Texas, Oklahoma, you're included, New Mexico, a little bit of mixed precipitation over here in California region as well. Shower activity there also in the California region and also the Pacific Ocean. Critical fire weather down here across southern New Mexico. We got thunderstorms and showers from Texas to Arkansas to Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Also some freezing rain over portions of North Texas and Oklahoma. Patches of freezing rain over North Arkansas, southern Missouri, and from Kansas over toward northern western North Carolina, down into Virginia, West Virginia. Even got some heavy snow in your vicinity as well, from Kentucky all the way into the DC area and West Virginia regions as well. And then we got shower activity from Alabama to Tennessee to the Carolinas, also into the coastal waters. A low pressure system develops there and races off to the northeast. We got another low pressure system over eastern Texas. It's going to bring some heavy precipitation from portions of East Texas, North Louisiana, all the way over to Tennessee and to northwestern Georgia as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, here's your Wednesday forecast. You can see we got some snow from portions of Maine to New Hampshire to New York State. Also up here around Toronto, Canada, Ontario. Also down toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior region, toward Michigan, Wisconsin to Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, North Texas, Oklahoma to New Mexico, Arizona, even California, Nevada, and portion of Oregon. We got some heavy snow flying up here from Kansas to Iowa to Michigan to southeastern Canada, around Toronto region, northern New York State. Mixed precipitation from portions of eastern Maine down to Rhode Island, down to Delaware, down to Virginia, to Ohio, all the way back into Oklahoma and northern Texas. More mixed precipitation in New Mexico, Arizona, California region, up in the portion of Oregon. And then we got some heavy rain and flash flooding from portions of Louisiana through Mississippi, Alabama, northern Georgia, upstate South Carolina, western North Carolina, portion of Tennessee. Freezing rain possible from Oklahoma all the way to New York State. Excuse me. Back into West Virginia, even into western North Carolina regions as well. Alrighty. We got thunderstorms and showers also from Oklahoma to Texas to Louisiana to the Carolinas, southeastern Virginia, even Kentucky and Tennessee regions as well. As that low pressure system continues to move on out into the Atlantic coastal waters, stall frontal boundary here with a low pressure system in Texas, also in New Mexico, and also another one in northern New Mexico, southern Nevada, and moving in off the coast onto California coastal areas as well later on in the forecast period. And you can see high pressure dominating areas weather over in the western and northwestern U.S. as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for you Wednesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map and your location across the nation. Alright, you can see we got winter weather advisory, winter storm warning from up here around New Jersey, Delaware, southeastern Pennsylvania, eastern Maryland, all the way down into western North Carolina, back to portions of Kentucky, also back into portions of southern Illinois, southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, then again over here in portions of North Texas, Oklahoma, and also over towards Kansas, also in the Missouri, and also Colorado region. Got some winter storm watches in effect for that region too, stretching all the way over into portions of Illinois, Iowa, and also in the portion of Michigan. Even got some winter weather advisories and also some snow warnings up here in portion of New York State. And then we got cold weather advisory from northern Michigan to Minnesota through the Dakotas, Montana, Idaho, also down in Nevada, Washington, Oregon State, Northern California. Winter storm watch is also in effect for the mountains of California. Cold weather advisory along coastal areas of California with frost advisory, freeze warning there as well. Wind advisory, flood watches in effect for Southern California. Wind advisories over portions of Arizona, also New Mexico and Arizona having some red flag warnings. Also, we have a high wind watch in effect for one county there in Texas. And then we got flood watches over eastern Texas, Louisiana, southern Missouri. Also again over North Georgia, eastern portion of Tennessee, and southern portions of Kentucky. Alrighty. Then we got small craft advisory gale warning from Maine all the way down to the east coast of Florida. We got some fog advisory along coastal areas there of east coast of Florida, southeastern Texas. And then small craft advisory gale warning from Southern California to Oregon State, Hawaii and Chain Island. You look good. Also got some small craft advisory storm warnings around the Alaska area, high wind warnings there in the yellow, special weather statements inland and northern areas of Alaska has a winter storm watch in effect for you guys there as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center, as we do have some severe weather to talk about in the video. As you can see, we got general thunderstorm from Corpus Christi over to Little Rock, Nashville, also Atlanta, down toward Tallahassee, Florida, maybe up toward upstate South Carolina, general thunderstorm. We have a marginal risk from New Orleans to Mobile to Dalton, Alabama, Columbus, Georgia to Birmingham, Alabama, just east of Greenville, Mississippi. Then we have Jackson, Mississippi to Alexandria, Louisiana and surrounding areas. Slight risk for severe weather. The probability should be 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, we got some more severe weather to talk about for day number 6, which is Saturday. Alright, let's see if we can get to it. Day 4 good. Let's take a look at day number 6 here. Alright, as you can see, here is day number 6. We have a slight risk for severe weather, a large area spread from Lupton, Texas to Shreveport, Louisiana, Alexandria, Louisiana to New Orleans, to Mobile, to Jackson, to Greenville, up towards Chattanooga, just west of Atlanta, Birmingham, west of Columbus, Georgia, and a slight risk for severe weather. This may be a severe weather outbreak here, possibly, and would not be surprised to see tomorrow could have another slight risk area from portions of Florida up into portions of the Carolinas. So we'll continue to monitor that and see what happens. Alright, here's a look at the 7-day rainfall totals across the lower 48. You can see we got heavy precipitation from Texas through the Tennessee River Valley, portion of the Mid-Atlantic, and then into the coastal waters, including the Carolinas, all the way down into portions of Louisiana and Florida region. and then more heavy precipitation from western Washington, Oregon State, much of California, pockets from Idaho to Colorado to Arizona, Utah, Wyoming. Got some pockets of heavy rain there as well. Even heavy rain in portions of the Northeast, up into portions of eastern Canada as well. Elsewhere, just lighter amounts are expected across the remainder of the forecast area. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and make sure you enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. We'll catch you back in the next video, so have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care, and like I said, enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.